Alright guys, so today is a really cool day. So we found this old man on Craigslist, and he has a Mustang that has been sitting for a while now. Doesn't run, so we're gonna check it out. It's like a barn find, and see if we can get it started. I think it might just need a fuel pump, and take it for a drive. So really cool. Love a good barn find. So I'm gonna open up this door. We can see what we're looking at here. See it back there? Tucked away? Oh man. So the story is that he's a washed up drag racer, and this thing's just been kind of sitting here for the past few months, and it hasn't ran at all, and just apparently it just needs a fuel pump and a little bit of tuning. That might work good, but oh yeah, it looks pretty nice in there. Let's see. So still got air in the tires, that's good. A couple things blocking it. Just some old Craftsman mower. Some cracking on the bumper. It's not in great condition, but see if we can get it running. Go take it for a drive. Here it is. The fuel pump is back. Freshly rebuilt. Heck yeah. Magna Fuel 750, they got this thing rebuilt for me, and it wasn't too bad. It was like 90 bucks, I think, for a full rebuild. And let's see if she works good. I only have ran 93 through this, so I don't know. All right, so popped this thing back in here. Fuel pump. It's like an easy service. I kind of designed it that way on purpose so that if I needed to swap it out, it was basically an instant deal. You know, like takes 10 minutes with simple tools, and you can pop a fresh one in there. So that was done obviously purposely, because fuel pumps tend to go out and it happens. So now to clear out the garage and see if we can pull this thing out. I have a feeling the battery's dead, but I don't know. All right, see if this thing starts. Man, it's gonna be a great deal if this thing starts up. Another barn find next to it. Maybe that'll be on a future episode. Oh my gosh, have I gotten fatter? I am the greatest repairman ever. Let's go. Like it's back from the dead, like it never left. Let it warm up a little. I didn't want to leave it in the yard because I was about to mow. Dang, that was too easy. Well, I just finished mowing the lawn, front and backyard, and like basically on my last deal, I shredded the belt. Or maybe I just kicked it off. No, it's definitely ruined, but yeah, needs a refresh. She's looking cooked, so now time to learn how to be a belt, a mechanic for a unit like this. Never worked on a mower, but oh yeah, this belt is the onions. It's got a nice little handy diagram there, but it doesn't look that easy to really access. Alright, well, I guess I'll find what belt this needs and do a little swappity swap. I thought I blew up the old Briggs & Stratton because there was a bunch of smoke coming from it, but it was just the belt was smoking. You know, you'll have that in these Craftsman deals, I guess. I don't know. It's been pretty good though. I think I have like, I think I bought this for 400 bucks, and it's mowed my lawn enough times to where it's paid for itself and some from what I used to pay. So really, I'm in the positive, way in the positive. So good deal. Dang. Doug showing me around some fanciness here.
Yep. Where all the magic happens, dude.
I saw these in use firsthand when I raced that big block car. Because he had a parachute issue and he was going 210 miles an hour. Yep. And then he drove away from me at 210 miles an hour. So I got to see him stopping at 210. So it was like first-hand experience. He gets out, he looks at them, they're like glowing red. And he's like, eh. Gets back in the car and drives it back. I was like, awesome. Yep. I need these.
Yeah, so like the orange glowing doesn't actually hurt anything. It's just basically, the reason why it's shaped like it's shaped is to disperse the heat across the whole rotor so it doesn't turn into a potato chip. What you got to be worried about is when it's like black and, you know, not glowing orange in one part and orange in another part. That's when they start to warp really bad. Yeah, and they're so thick too, so they probably don't warp as bad. Yeah, I can see that. The design is engineered so that they never warp. I mean, not saying they can't, but they are way less.
And last time I was here, they didn't have any machines, and it was like, it felt like a hobbyist shop more, and now it feels like a production warehouse. It's like insane.
Well, in fairness, I think that was like the second one.
It was. Yeah, the people weren't even here yet from California.
Yeah, it was
most of the crew, and I was like, it's so different now. It's crazy. The fixtures are so cool too.
Underrated part of what we do is we spend the most time and money on fixtures.
Making fixtures.
And nobody sees them. Yeah. Well, either way.
That's awesome. Dang, look at all this shininess. And then you put this like coating on them that's so unique too. Yeah, where like these brakes, they have a unique color. Every TBM is very, you can tell immediately. It's
electroless nickel, so it's actually like a hard coating that adds lubricity to it, but even like our monster trucks, every monster truck on the planet runs our brakes, but like they can just beat the living daylights out of them, and you can spray it with this stainless oven cleaner and it wipes back off. So it's not like anodizing where it turns like purple and chips off and stuff like that. It actually adds to the part.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, like the coloring, I love that. I remember you were talking about, oh, do we offer them in black? And I was like, no, it's so great, that color.
Yeah, it's really our calling card. We didn't know if some people wanted black, but at the same point, like, it's kind of what makes a part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's awesome. That's such a good looking.
And that's a monster truck caliper right there.
And that even seems small still. Like this, like if you were like, oh, this is a race car part, I'd be like, all right, like it's not that heavy, it's not that like big.
Yeah, we run these on like Ultra 4, Trophy Truck, even sprint cars use this, but the monster trucks use it because they use a pinion brake, so it's actually mounted on a pinion rather than the wheels, so they get some mechanical advantage of.
That's what the mud truck guys do too.
Yep.
Same deal.
They can run a lot less brake.
All right, fresh liquid temp sensor from Rife. Stopped at TBM over here. Their warehouse in Bradenton is freaking awesome. Those guys are awesome. Doug Cook and Motion Raceworks has been a huge supporter of us and our program forever, basically. We haven't gotten that many parts from them lately because we got so many initially for the Camaro, and there's so many parts on the Camaro that it's just been riding good like that. But I can't wait to hopefully switch my sensors over to them and my brakes over to TBM very soon. But let's get back to the shop and put this stuff in. Well, back at the house, just grabbed my Rife sensor, about to pop into the shop here and wire it in, fill the transmission, and we should be good to go racing this weekend if all things go well, depending on how this storm goes. So good to go up to Orlando Speed World this weekend. I'm planning on racing Heavy Street, so I've never raced a Heavy Street. It's another 8th mile class. Unfortunately, you guys don't like 8th mile, but it is another 8th mile class. And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the storm. We have a hurricane coming, Hurricane Nicole. Nicole, you cold-hearted woman, please stay away because we want to go racing. And it's freaking November, dude. It is November, like towards the middle of November. We should not be getting storms. This is probably that global warming I keep hearing about. A lot of people talk about it, and they keep telling me it's a bad thing. People like me are bad. Global warming's bad, things are bad, world's bad. I don't know. I keep hearing these things. I ain't buying it. But time to get this thing situated here. going to put her back together. Huge thank you to the guys over at Rife, at TBM and Motion for hooking it up, and let's get this thing put back in. All right, well, transmission is full. I've been wiring in the iBoost. Don't mind the wiring behind the dash. It's not the prettiest, but this is the iBoost switch. I've had this in here for a while now. It's a 5-position switch, so you can set anything basically you want on these positions. So, you know, say we want 1 to be like our base tune-up, the one that we've been running for a while here. Or, you know, 1 to be like a soft 60-foot tune-up. 2 be like what we have right now. 3 be like a little bit spicier up top, same 60-foot. And 4 be spicier on the 60-foot, spicier up top. And 5 be a in case of emergency, we need all of it. There's a really fast car in the other lane, floor it, hold on, call your mom type of pass. So that's probably what we'll end up doing, something along those lines, and see what we can do. So that's very cool. Now I will be able to, whole gang of chickens in here. Now I'll be able to, like, you know, at the track I can look at the starting line and be like, oh, it's not good, let me take a little bit out of it. Obviously it's not as like precise as having like a tuner on site and being like, hey, you know, go look at the starting line, touch it, feel it, caress it, you know, take your shoes off and feel how it feels, and then we put a tune-up in accordingly. But this will get us very close to correct, and I think this is a good start. So Alpha will probably send over some tunes before this weekend, because we're trying to get up to Orlando for the World Street Nationals, I think it's called, I want to say, and we'll see what happens. Also, these, like, I feel like I look like a Civil War, I look like a Civil War general with the way that this facial hair is growing in. But just got distracted looking at the camera of myself. If that's not fully yourself, then I don't know what it is, but that's how you got to be on YouTube, right? Fully yourself. But aside from that, we are done, wrapped up on the car, ready to go. They are testing at Bradenton tonight. They do have a test and tune, but I don't think it's gonna go off. I think we're gonna get some rain here soon, so not trying to make the trip out there to just get rained on. Very unlikely. I even see Bowser going in right now, and it's very early for him, so he must know something's going on. Chickens, you better figure it out. Also, I got rid of the roosters. They are gone. Don't ask about them, don't worry about them. Pepe and Sanders are no longer with us, and they are freaking gone. So I'm gonna package this up, finish up here, and head on inside. That random tour of TBM Brakes, it just kind of fits in randomly. I don't know, I went over there and Doug was showing me around a little bit, and I was like, oh, let me see, because I want to show you guys. And TBM Brakes is cool, machining is cool. But time to put the dash back in, and this thing is ready to go for this weekend. So James is taking his car, Nate, I believe, is taking his car, and I'll bring this and we can all go and hang out, and they can help me out. I don't know if Ronti will come, but we'll see. So I just rambled for a few minutes for you guys, and that's about it. So that'll do it for this video, guys. Mustang's back and Camaro's ready to go. So look at that, 2 running cars. Oh, and trans temp sensors in, so that's cool, new data. But that's gonna do it, guys. Thanks for watching, keep it saucy, I'll see you next time.